Oh.
That's right. He cooked the grilled cheese over an open fire pit in something that looked like a pizza oven.
Yeah.
My brain absolutely did not work there. When you said Uncle Roger, I was thinking of Mr. Rogers. That's why I was so confused.
Grilled cheese not supposed to look like Minecraft.
Your father was Zeus.
I was like, Mr. Rogers would never say something like that.
But to be fair, that grilled cheese looked
terrible.
It looked like it would taste just fine, but it also looked like it would absolutely destroy the roof of your mouth.
Especially because you put kimchi in there too.
Well, that too.
It wasn't even melted.
Yeah. The cheese wasn't melted. I mean, the cheeses would probably taste perfectly fine, but you're not going to get a grilled cheese out of it.
The gods, all gods. It's no accident that includes yourself. And it includes
also, the bread was just way too thick.
He feels
there's no way that bread, there's no way to have applied enough heat to that bread because it was so thick to melt the cheese without just incinerating the bread. So, I mean, he called it a grilled cheese, but let's face it, it was a cheese toasty.
Well, I made it better. Or I might have broke it.
We use that.
Which is perfectly fine, just don't call it grilled cheese.
I took a few cuts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from. If I didn't
also, why would you go all the way to like Tasmania, wherever he was, to make a grilled cheese?
He was probably on location doing something.
Just go, brother.
I mean, Uncle Roger went all the way to Oklahoma, and look what he got to cook. If you know, you know. Anyway. I can't really talk about that episode because this isn't an After Dark.
Nope.
Oh no.
And then suddenly Shifrost has another rival cook in the kitchen.
Uncle Rogier.
Well, this isn't right. But close enough. He did say they were kids.
I don't think we can put that character in the Bastard Smalls. We are all too white.
This is true.
I can't think there's anybody here that would be that comfortable doing the outrageous Asian accent.
True.
Oh, no.
I have the ability to do that accent.
The heart.
I just refuse.
Then we'll add Uncle Roger's arch nemesis, Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Olive Oil.
Back of your head.
There were a couple of guys who run restaurants up in New York City who have reviewed a lot of who have done reaction videos to a lot of Uncle Roger's videos.
But to heal,
He must know the truth.
And after a while they were watching a cooking video.
It is not so simple.
And one of them turns to the other and goes, "What's the enemy of flavor?" And the first guy doesn't hear him, so the second guy repeats it. And the first guy just goes, "Jamie Oliver?"
Did I tell you that I have a son too? It's been forever since I last saw him.
You know, Uncle Roger.
At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. Babe in my arms was so.
I think that video popped in my recommendations.
I knew right then I would.
Uncle Roger said if he ever hits 10 million subscribers, he'll do a video with Jamie Oliver.
I think he said that before, though.
Of course,
But the
everything
thing is,
I
I don't think Jamie Oliver
I let
even
my
really
needs,
recognizes that Uncle Roger's out there.
Yeah.
Come before what he needed.
Whereas Gordon Ramsay has met him and is
See,
not
he's
afraid to
forgotten
egg him on in his videos.
Nope.
Don't make the same
Just
mistake.
about every other
Have faith
major
in him. I know
known
the
chef
truth
that
isn't
Uncle
simple.
Roger has hit
But
has
nothing
responded
is
to
when it
him.
involves your child.
Not Jamie Oliver.
Because he knows that Uncle Roger is correct.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
I'm better now.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
You just need that one last step.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not. Freya, I will not forget this.
Yeah, the kid's so
Thanks.
well, he's clipping through the floor at times.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
The only reason anyone helps Kratos, his son.
That's Venom,
Yep.
isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
To be fair,
Well, the window
Kratos
looks like Bifrost crystal.
normally
I'd like to
doesn't
know what's
ask
on the
for
other side
help.
of the wall.
No, he does not.
It makes you sad.
You are wise for one so young. Yes, this is a window to a home I left long ago. But it is only a few.
The thing
And usually I think the only ones that ask for Kratos' help is usually because they want to die.
A gift from my former
I mean, we
husband
have
on our
the
separation.
head on his belt as an
Why would Odin
example
trap
of
you in
that.
Midgard?
Petty cruelty would be reason enough for him. But as with all his rash decisions, he's driven by fear.
But like in
That
God of
fear
War
will
2, there's a
greatest
point where
threat
he
this year until our
runs
marriage
into
brokered peace.
Prometheus, and
Many
he pretty
of
much
them
just
know
begs
I
him, like,
treat them
please end my
the first
torment.
of my sacrifice. To be hated
I
by my
mean,
own
in that
kind
scenario,
To
I
trap me
think it's
here.
understandable.
is to ensure
Yeah.
I never make it
Getting your liver plucked out by the eagle every day.
Yeah.
But think how it makes the eagle feel.
So I was wondering.
Yeah, he
That
must
is
be really
Used to a
sick of
steady
feeling-
meal every day.
He
Yeah,
was
but
my
maybe he
first
gets tired of
slave
liver
hero.
at some point.
He offered me shelter, and in return, I provide him with
I mean, it
protection
might be a
against the
little
evils
rich in
of
iron
Christ.
for
Golden
long-term
boar,
sustainability,
giant
but
turtle.
still,
We
hey,
sure
free
have some
meal.
interesting friends.
Yeah.
At least it's not polar bear liver.
Yeah, which is toxic.
Yep.
Humans cannot eat polar bear liver. They will die from it.
Now then, before Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore
You know how
Tyr's
we know
vault.
this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Find the Black Rune. Boy, do you know the way from here?
And yet you got idiots who are
Sure
like,
you do, lad.
I'm gonna try
You vote.
fugu.
I don't know. I guess we need a boat.
Okay then.
It's a 50-50 chance I'll die from this.
Depending on the skill of the chef, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, we did turn plant toxins into a challenge. Speaking of things like hot ones.
Yeah.
Gotta love capsaicin.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally a toxin plants developed to avoid being eaten. But yet here we are, hold my beer. And then give me the beer back, because this is gonna burn.
Ah, see? The boat washed ashore. Someone did call the serpent earlier.
I mean, are we also the people who are like, what was it? There was a certain animal that their dung we make into coffee.
Get in.
Oh yeah,
particular cat.
Yep, very particular jungle cat that eats the plants. We wait for it to poop out the beans, and then we harvest the beans.
I know you overheard my talk with Freya.
Yep.
You think you understand, but you do not.
How do you think we as a species discovered alcohol, though?
Why do you say nothing?
You said I was cursed.
We literally ate rotten
You think
fruit
I'm
on the
weak because I'm
ground.
not like you. I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth. I am a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you.
Technically, I was born a demigod and then became a god, but yeah.
Boy, have you nothing to say?
You'll at least give at least 5 seconds to let that sink in.
Yeah.
Turn into an animal.
It's like,
Can you
oh, I like this response.
to an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
I'm a god.
Oh, you're
Mother knew?
a demigod, but...
She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew my true nature.
I'm a god. Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy. That is the curse.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Or turn invisible? I don't feel like a god.
I do not know the reach of your godhood. But over time, we will learn.
Here, hold the head. While you contemplate this
You sure I
this
can't turn
important
into a wolf?
event in your life.
You are welcome to surprise me.
This is a very nice moment.
Is this why I hear voices sometimes? You sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't get strong like Father, but I'll have abilities all my own?
You already do, laddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you knew all along?
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder who else knew I was a god.
Round
Frey
my
for
boat.
sure.
Do-do-do-boat.
Rock and Sindri?
Boat.
They do
Round
not
them
need
up.
to know.
Balder! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him from before?
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Balder. That is the truth.
Hey, we don't have to go right back to Yeozwah, do we? I mean, we're gods. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing right now?
I will show you.
Let's try this again, without interruptions. Here we go again. You ready?
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Okay, I did not get to this bit while doing my research.
So you just have to, you don't just have to solve the riddle, you have to figure out how to interpret the riddle so that Kratos can solve it. Which, yeah, usually means what do I throw the axe at?
I don't see anything to throw an axe at.
There's a camel here?
Maybe you actually need to activate the bowl. Or is it just going to have him read it constantly? So I know you were actually doing things with sand bowls at other times.
Oh, there, it's got a war game trying to make me think.
So there's a rune you need to look at.
Is that the answer there?
It says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
So I guess you just had to get close enough to activate it.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Alpha. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad.
Boy,
you can either serve yourself or put your
Atreus
godhood
sounds
in
like
the
there's
service
a
of others,
problem
like
about to
Tyr
happen
did.
here.
Yeah.
Aye,
This is a
the
place
god
where
of
you
war,
actually want to punch him up.
one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
I almost feel like his shoulders dislocate when he does that.
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.